Back, everyone, to the adventures of Legaia Reborn. I almost did it. It was close. I didn't say it. Um, hey, good to see y'all. Last
Hey.
week, the Fateful Fate. The red shirts enjoy the festival. Many of the events hand out tokens for participating or winning or succeeding in some way. They start off by getting their fortunes read by Grimalka Witherwood. They do a cart and rider based rat race run by Chim Deep Snout, a dance competition run by Juniper Frostnose, a cheese tasting contest run by Judith and Gert White Whisker, an archery booth run by Milo Quickpaw, an insult contest with Jack Mange Umbernail, a guest number of candy beans in the jar booth run by Claire Beignet, and a log roll competition with some lumberjacks, and Bree's own strength tester contraption. And the festival continues. Um, the it's definitely completely dark now. All the torches are lit. People are walking around. Still having a great time. You're seeing a lot of people with masks on that look like freshly made, and like costumes. People are wearing costumes and masks all over the place. You kind of remember that, the Cats Away troupe was also going to be putting on a mask making booth. So it's probably around here somewhere.
Oh, yeah.
And, you guys are free to go where you want. If you want, I can read off what other stuff is kind of in the area.
Yeah, let's hear it.
Well, there's a Guess That Smell booth being run by Dr. Kitch Thicka and Nurse Kibby Glee. There's a Rat Folk history exhibition being held around a bonfire, being held by Art Bristlebane. And you see a acrobatics performances area being held by Mayra Softclaw, another one of the Spearhead members.
I want to guess that smell.
I bet you do.
I do.
All right, go.
Asparagus and chicken.
Close.
What is that?
Yeah, you guys-
Ketchup and onions? Tuxedos are actually kind of gross. Kind of fucked up now. No, I think
Sunday. It's like ketchup and peanut Sunday, was it?
Yeah,
And
there
then-
was onions in it too. It was like ketchup, onions, and like peanut butter.
A
or
whole. It was
something?
no. It was an entire peanut plant.
Oh, an
Yeah,
entire
that's
peanut
right.
butter.
You just dumped the entire plant in it.
That's right. Yeah, you go over to the Guess That Smell booth. Dr. Kitch Thicka looks at you and says, yes, red shirts. Good to see you. Nurse Kibby Glee's like, you guys want to do the Guess That Smell booth?
I sure do.
Cool. Yeah, we got 3 boxes, and they go from easy, medium, and hard. And whoever guesses correctly on the most number of boxes gets a token.
All right.
Sure.
All right. Anybody that wants to roll a perception check to smell box 1 as you pass it around.
Sniff, snuff, snorf. Oh no.
Oh no! Rispert, what terrible misfortune befalls you as you are sniffing this box?
Their heart isn't in it already. They're just like, yeah, smells like a box. Like they're just not wanting to get involved.
Yeah,
I don't know.
so, let's see. Bree, you're not doing this one?
No, I don't want to do the smell one.
Okay. Yeah, everyone, Nurse Cupid Glee's like, okay, come over here and whisper it in my ear. And you go over and whisper your answer in her ear. This was a pretty easy one. Anyone who took, a decent amount of time to sniff the box would smell that it's mint leaves.
Hmm.
Yeah, you all guess it pretty easily. The second one, you can make a perception check as well. Ooh.
She snuffed it.
Hard to compete with the Prophet.
Might try again since the first one was mint.
Yeah, you're like, oh, I should have taken a good
Yeah, like,
smell there.
Why didn't I okay? I don't know what I thought it would be.
Yeah, Loot, you actually were able to enjoy quite a few of these on your travels over to Ratkana Island. You totally nail it. You know exactly what it is. It is they're sunfruit peels. Everybody else also gets it. Thresh, you were kind of like going between one or two things. Not 100% sure, but you end up getting it anyway. So everybody's tied. And Dr. Kitchthicka says, well, I guess it's going to come down to the last box. Now, this one is not as easy.
Hmm.
Everybody can roll a perception, or if you want, if you're an expert in nature, you can roll that instead.
Oh,
Damn.
Okay. Trunks. That's yeah, Trunks, maybe you've never actually smelled one of these before. They're not entirely common, but that is a fail. Everyone does have a hero point.
I'm gonna hold on to that hero point.
All right. So everyone but Trunks correctly guesses, because y'all killed it on the rolls. Minimum was a 21 for the wins. You guess that it is Moonveil Blossom. And the only reason these two have some is that it's used to make some herbal remedies. Dr. Kitch says, it seems that you all have been studying your medicines, I see.
That would have been embarrassing if I failed that one.
Yeah. Dr. Kitch, she hands out tokens to everybody, except for Trunks. She says, I'm sorry, Trunks, the rules are the rules.
Oh wait.
Wait, did
Rispert
Rispert get one?
Yeah. Oh, Rispert didn't get one.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Rispert failed the first one too.
I also apologize, Rispert.
Like Rispert just looks sad as the one token gets taken away out of their hands. Like, oh,
I forgot you got the easy one wrong. But like I said, rules are rules, and society would collapse without them. Nurse Glee says, "Well, thanks, guys. I mean, hopefully that was fun. I know it was, it's kind of short. We've been kind of busy lately, so we put together what we could.
Oh, good. The spiciness of the mint, I think, threw me off.
Yeah, yeah, sure. Like, I'm sure it would, it messes with the nose.
Yeah.
I could see that.
Thank you, Dr. Kitch and Nurse Kibby.
You are
I will see you
welcome,
later.
Thresh and friends. I hope you all have a fantastic night and enjoy the festival. Bye.
Thank you.
Goodbye, Doctor Sitchkika.
Yeah. So you've got the history exhibition nearby, the performance, the acrobatic performances, and you see the mask making workshop.
Get a history
Or
lesson.
you could move on.
I'll go to the history.
Okay. Oh, I meant to write some stuff down. All right. So, you get there, and Art Bristlebane is sitting on like a crate that's been pulled over, and she's sitting there. Says, "Ah, yes, the red shirts. Please come sit. I was just telling these young ones a little bit about the history of our area of Ratkana.
Ah.
I do have tokens to pass out for those who can answer questions, but I will be drilling you a little bit harder than I have these fine children. They don't
Why?
seem to be like much of a kid person. Because you're adults. You should know better.
Is there a... Oh, there isn't a history. You don't do history checks.
It would be society.
Ah, okay, that's why.
Yeah. All right, children. Don't spoil it. The first one is a player knowledge question. Actually, so this is the way it's going to go. Art says, the first person who gives me the correct answer gets the token. So shout it out if you know it. So if you know the answer
3.
without having to roll for it, you can just say it. If no one knows it off the top of their head, then we roll for it, and whoever gets the highest gets the token.
All right.
Oh.
All right.
Hands over the buzzers.
First question. Where did... Well, let me just say this. The rat folk here of... She says Yosoki. The Yosoki here of Ratkana Village used to live in what town?
Houston.
Bree would completely know this, but I don't. It
Um,
starts with a G, I think. Alright.
All right, everybody roll your society checks.
We live in a society.
Sorry, I didn't have my sheet open because I didn't do the other one. Sometimes Roll20 is so slow.
Hey, Bree, you are able to spit the answer out fairly quickly. The answer was the Lurk Root Warren.
Warren. Okay. I mean, Bree totally would have known that because she's old enough that she lived there.
Right, so it makes sense that. But this was also like a little bit of a speed thinking thing, so somebody might have just been quicker than you.
Yeah.
But no, you got it. Bree, give yourself a token.
Okay, I'm trying to remember if I was counting those somewhere. How many I got? Yeah, I'll figure it out.
Nah, I wasn't keeping track of it. That's your stuff. All right. The I'm going to ask these next two questions. You guys aren't going to know the answers to because I've never talked about it before. So it's going to be just straight society checks. I'll ask an easier one. The people who lived above the Yosoki in Lurkroot Warren were of what primary demographic?
Capo.
Human.
All right, anybody who didn't answer,
Jeez.
go ahead and roll society. Thresh gets this token as they answer gnomes.
Gnome.
There were forest gnomes that lived in the tree village above the Lurkwood.
The Lurk.
Above the above Lurkroot Warren in the Lurkwood, and that village was named Chloronon. Last.
I was
What's up?
like thinking maybe that's where the human came from that's living here, but
It's a good guess. Last question. This is going to be a society roll for everybody. Approximately 35 years ago, the Xanathos Dominion went to war with what other nation?
Us.
You said us. That's awesome. Luckily, it was not us. Yes, anybody who got over a 18. Let's see. Did anybody? Oh, nobody got over an 18?
Negative.
Well, I can't say I'm too surprised. It's not exactly a topic that gets widely talked about, but approximately 35 years ago, the Xanathos Dominion went to war with Silverin. Can anybody tell me? He says, I feel bad that nobody got that question right, but now that we are reminded of the involved countries, can anybody tell me the primary demographics of either of those countries?
No.
Go ahead and you can roll again for society.
I rolled 2 nat ones in a row.
You've had a rough day today. You've had 3 nat ones total.
This is definitely not Rishpert's forte.
Kaduka just guesses.
Kaduka guesses human again, and you're correct. The the Xanathos Dominion is primarily human and actually fairly uniformly human. They are, and between and Loot and Thresh also get one or the other correct. The Silverin is an elven empire. Sometimes Silverin is just known as the Elven Empire or the Eternal Empire. And Art says, but at least we don't have to worry about that anymore, I suppose. There was quite a bit of anxiety about those two going to war. But, okay. That is it. Unless anybody has any questions.
Where did you learn all this?
I studied military. I studied military history. I was barely old enough to understand military goings on when they went to war, and the news propagated its way across the land to our corner of the world. It's a pretty big deal. It's basically the two most powerful nations, or two of the three most powerful nations, suddenly going to war with each other.
Yeah.
And being at war for nearly 15 years. There was a lot of strain on resources. We here on the on this continent, technically part of the Kingdom of Amberfield, even felt some of the strain. Trade slowed down. Trade primarily coming through Idleshire. What would you have written down?
My birthplace says Lurkroot Warren. If I had just looked on my sheet, I could have gotten Lurkroot Warren.
Well, you got that one anyway.
It's true. I still knew I had to have it somewhere written down.
But anyway, enjoy. I see you were all thrilled. Enjoy your the rest of your night.
You as well. I hope lots of people come here to listen to your stories.
I have to admit, the turnout has been fairly low. I think I'm being used as somewhat of a babysitter.
No. Anyways, have fun with the kids. I'm gonna leave.
The kids are like, I'm so bored!
I feel bad, so I give her the rest of my sparklers.
Thank you, Kaduka. These will alleviate some of this. Alright, kids. Take an incendiary device.
We gotta get out of here before we witness anything.
If you point them at each other, try to maintain at least 1.5 feet away. Yeah. As you walk off, oh, what was that?
No, I was just laughing at that. Just imagining her on standby with a bucket.
I get out of the tent quick.
She'll stomp on him with her fake leg. Yeah, there is. So you're actually pretty close to the fireworks display, although that is not going off yet. Still got a little time before that happens.
Goofy, you should make a new mask.
Who are you talking to?
Kaduka.
Oh. I don't. That's not. Doesn't seem like something I would do.
Oh, can I get a mask? Lude, I want a mask.
You can have whatever you want.
Yeah. But yeah, you got the acrobatic performances, mask making workshop, and and there's an urban potion making workshop.
Whoa.
Potions.
I'm down for
Yeah, Thresh would be
it.
interested in that.
Yeah, I think Bree would want to do the potion making.
All right. Yeah, you go over there and you kind of walk up to the booth and you see someone kind of like is back behind the booth and there's like like some tables set up and people are like mixing stuff and as you walk up, Fidget Bright Fur pops up and she says, "Oh, hey, Kaduka. Hi, everybody. I'm also I'm doing this urban potion making workshops. If you want to try it, I got like some list of things that you can try, and I have like the advanced stuff, which would like Kaduka. I'm sure you could handle the advanced stuff, and then like there's like the intermediate stuff, and then I got some fun stuff with the kids. You like mix some stuff together, and it like changes colors and stuff."
My eyes glaze over.
And whoever mixes the best concoction gets a free health potion.
Sweet.
Ooh.
Bree definitely wants this.
All right. Which ones are you gonna? You all want? You could probably all do the expert one, right?
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Sure,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay. She hands out like basically instructions and like some rudimentary equipment, and she says, "Okay. Now the trick here is I'm going to give you a few packets, and they are not labeled." Or no, she says they're labeled with the ingredients in them, but like there's some blank spots in the mixture, and I think I've checked all of the combinations to make sure like nothing like terrible is going to happen if you get the wrong one, but you could get the wrong one and it just won't work.
I hope somebody rolls on that one and it explodes.
So yeah, anyone who wants to roll a medicine or nature check.
Ooh. Not crafting. Well, actually, crafting's worse.
If you have
Hear me out.
Okay.
Acrobatics.
Ooh. Like all that flipping will mix this stuff up so good.
Just be like a bartender, like doing like trick throws with the vials and stuff, and catching them behind your back. But it would be doing nothing to help. Nature. Oh. Do you have another hero point?
Yeah, you all have 2 hero points now.
I'm gonna re-roll that one.
Okay.
19.
Hey, it's pretty good. Okay, so we got a 19 for Risprit. Bree got a 5.
Well, I got a 12 originally. I tried to do a hero point, but it got
Oh
worse.
no.
Luke got a 16. So this potion actually ends up making essentially a weaker version of a sun, or whatever it was, the light potion that you used, Risprit, before.
Oh, it was like sun
Uh,
in a bottle or whatever.
Yeah.
Sunlight in a bottle.
Bree, you had trouble picking out the right materials. You actually, so you got 2 wrong materials. You almost got only 1 wrong material, but you second guessed yourself. Everyone that got at least 15, I think is Loot and Risprit and Trunks. Your vial starts glowing brightly. Trunks, yours glows the brightest.
I got it too.
Thresh?
31.
Oh, Thresh got
Yeah,
one?
Thresh got 31.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, there were so many rolls from all the hero points I didn't scroll up high enough.
It's very hard to tell when they were done too, because I don't see any timestamps on them. It's just a
Yeah.
cascade.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah.
I guess it all is. There's
Medicine
nature
one
medicine.
started.
Yeah,
Yeah, nature medicine, because the rest weren't nature medicine.
that's true.
You can actually enable timestamps on there.
Oh, I'm gonna do that then.
Yeah, I think it's
Um,
the 4th option in the options.
enable chat timestamps.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, those of you, Thresh, yours glows the brightest. Trunks, yours glows pretty bright. But Thresh like critted on it, basically. She ends up giving. She's like, well, actually, I lied. Here you go, and she gives she gives tokens to all of you guys. She's like, I'm just happy that you guys came by and like participated, and like, if you didn't get it, it's like fine. It was like tricky. I like worded it weird, and like it was like kind of dirty. It made it like do it like that, but like, it's like pretty much luck of the draw at that point. So if you didn't get it, it's not like you're bad at alchemy or something.
Such betrayal.
No, I saw it.
How do
Yeah.
you make a self-combusting potion? Like
Ooh.
a liquid that like causes its own flame?
Interesting.
bomb?
No.
Oh.
Yes. No.
There are potions that, like, once you you shake them up real good, and then you throw them, and then once they interact with the oxygen in the air around you, then they explode.
Oh. Cool. Can we make those?
Maybe some other time, but not like right. I don't have like the materials, and like there's a lot of people. It would cause a lot of collateral damage, and maybe some casualties. And I don't want that on my conscience. Anyway, thanks for coming by, guys. If you want to like hang out, Kaduk, if you want to hang out, like just like talk and stuff.
Thresh
like
is already out of the tent.
All right, bye.
Yeah, like we've already all started moving away while she's still talking.
All right, see you guys later. Hope you had fun.
Bye.
Bye.
Thanks again.
You're welcome. There's
That's
like
really-
one kid as you're walking out, like just spilled it all over themselves, just like a glowing rat kid, like running around.
Covered in glow stick juice.
Yep. Like leaving little like glowing footprints as their mom's chasing them.
Oh, that's cute. See, it's like that. It would be cool to be able to like put glow stick juice on stuff, but the real danger is the fact that there's always glass like shards in there because of you have to break to mix the chemicals.
Yep. Yeah, so you got the acrobatics performances, you got a mask making workshop, and you've got nearby sword fighting demonstration being done by Sylvia Quickpaw.
Hmm.
Yeah.
It sounded like
Fresh is down,
Rupert
of course.
wanted to do some somersaults.
What?
The acrobatics contest?
Oh, yeah. Weren't you asking
Uh,
about that earlier?
I prefer to use my acrobatics for alchemy. Thank you. I don't know. I suppose we could do some acrobatics.
Alrighty.
Are they breakdance fighting?
Well, you get over there, and Mayra has been doing like some she does like a triple backflip, and then like does some moves. They're very like it's like ninja fighting kind of stuff. She does some um, it's kind of some acrobatics mixed in with some like kicks and like leg sweeps and stuff like that.
It's more like choreographed fighting rather than actual like
Right.
trading blows.
It's kind of like like some advanced like kata stuff.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And she says, "Oh, it's you. You guys want to? Yeah, if you want to hang out, watch me do some stuff. I was doing like a little bit of demonstration, hey, maybe we can have a little bit of a contest here."
Ooh, that sounds fun.
Yeah, she's kind of a small, like quick-footed Yosoki with glossy black fur, and a pair of quick darting eyes that never seem to rest. She's got like close-fitting like leather armor, festooned with like hidden pockets, kind of all over the place.
Okay.
She's very like roguish.
This is still
She's roguelike.
No, this is Mayra.
Oh, Mayra. Okay.
Mayra Softclaw. She's a member of Spearhead, which is how she has gotten to know you guys, at least by reputation.
Oh yeah, we've never really seen her out in the field, have we?
She showed up with like when you guys were in the pocket dimension. She was one of the ones that showed up with Trevin.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So she's one of the ones that actually just saw us like materialize again.
Yeah.
That's probably
Yeah.
jarring.
Old challenger.
All right. What do you got? Impress me. This will be similar to the dance competition, where you pick a DC and then you try to execute it.
Ooh.
Rispert will be up next then.
Sure.
Trying to think of.
I'd cheer Rupert on and give him some aid.
Sure.
Bree's gonna do this too, but gonna choose like the lowest, because yeah.
Yeah. I'll do
Okay.
Bree's just
Something
gonna,
acrobatics related, I guess.
yeah.
Okay. What DC?
I'm gonna say. We'll say 18. Why not?
Okay. All right. Roll your acrobatics. Yeah. You nail it. You do something pretty impressive with the 22 that beats a DC 18. Yeah, flawless execution. She says, "All right, okay, I see what you got going on there. All right, let me see if I can do that." And she's going to attempt to also pull off the same move.
I'd say it was like multiple backflips in a row or something.
Nice. All right, here we go. She actually ends up slipping, and she kind of recovers, but she doesn't pull off what you pulled off. But she says, "Oh man, I flubbed it the wrong time." Oh, well, hey, fair is fair. Here you go. Here's your token.
Get close though.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks. I appreciate the vote of confidence. But yeah, I
The
guess
grass is wet. You slipped.
that's nice of you to say. But honestly, a little bit nervous. You guys are heroes around here. You know, I'm trying to, I'm trying to keep up. Hey, all right, who am I going up against next?
I think they said Risprit was next.
Yeah, I'll go next.
All right, what you got?
Let's see. Let's see. This is it. Well, let's see. I'll go for. I'll say an 18 as well.
Okay. Hey, you nail it. Well, what do you do? And do you like mix in any of your elemental stuff into it?
Kind of doing a thing of like, rather than using any elemental stuff, just it's like kind of move where you do like a front flip, but then you come out of it doing almost like a sideways barrel roll, like arms and legs tucked in tight. So you like do a rapid spin, and then you do like the 3-point hero landing.
Nice. It's like, all right, let's. This one looks like just as hard. All right, here we go.
Ooh.
And she hits a 26. She pulls off the same move. But you think like maybe it was a little bit more, like her flipping was a little bit faster, maybe. But it was pretty comparable. Says, all right, you know what? I'm still going to give you one for that because that was a sick move, and she gives you a token.
Oh, you're too kind.
Yeah. Everybody in the area is having a great time. They're watching you guys like do these cool moves, and hey, it's worth the entertainment value.
Yeah, I guess we're just kind of like they don't really get to see any of the expeditioners like actually doing things. They just like see them come back from the boats, and then they're like all tired and oh boy, I can't wait to eat and pass out.
Right.
All right, Bree's turn.
All right, what you got for me?
I think Bree's gonna do some kind of like breakdancing type thing, because like Bree's arms are super strong, so she's definitely gonna kind of like on the ground and be doing like some flips with her arms type thing.
Could start b-boying.
Okay.
Yeah.
You could do it, Bree.
I think I actually do have a pretty decent acrobatics. Let's do 18.
Okay. Wow. Yeah, so you're doing these hops up into the air like with your like hands as you're like pushing off, and she's like, "Oh, what? My arms are gonna be so sore. Oh my god, I don't know if all right. Come on, Mira, you got this."
Wow.
She pulls it off, but she doesn't get as much air as you do. That's all right. That's all I got. Wow. All right. Yeah, you guys are made of the tougher stuff. Here's a token.
Sweet.
Whew. Oh, I'm out of breath after that one. Anybody else?
What about you, Kaduka? You got some moves.
Hey, you look wiry. You can do something, I'm sure.
Sure, I'll give it a go. I'm gonna do like kind of a diving break fall, and like roll into standing like position. So
Nice.
ooh, and I didn't do too good on it.
Oh no. Yeah, so you dive, and then you you kick up a lot of dirt.
I'm using a brush, not a stage.
She goes, "Ooh, you okay there?" A bunch of like, there's some kids nearby that start laughing. They like clapping and stuff. She
Yeah,
like
Boogaloo.
picks you up, like brushes you off some, and she says, honestly, I don't think I could do that. So here's a token." "I can't do this though," and then she starts doing the worm.
That certainly is a thing.
Or what's the one where you like flop?
Oh yeah, that's the worm. That's the worm, all right.
Okay. All right. Y'all have fun.
Yeah. Good luck with your arms feeling better.
No, thanks. I'll be fine, I'm sure.
Yeah, sorry about that. I'm a blacksmith, so I spend all day pretty much working on my arms.
You got the big guns.
All right, where next, guys?
Yeah, you see, as you guys are walking away, some kid like tries to do like a handstand, just like eats it. Um,
Does it get hurt?
he like bonks his head. He's a little bit older kid, so like he like toughs it out, and he's just kind of like rubbing his head. Yeah, you got Sylvia's sword fighting demonstration. You got the mask making workshop that you're kind of moving farther away at this point. Um, you see like a puppet show that's going on. It's definitely for kids. Doesn't seem like it's anything you guys would be into.
Wait, what doesn't seem like that?
It's just a puppet show.
Oh.
Just like a goofy little thing that somebody's putting on. Yeah, sword fighting, mask making. You also you hear people talking about the maze that's around the corner.
A maze. Well, if no one wants to do sword fighting, I'm interested in a maze.
All right, you guys head over to the maze. As you're walking by, you see Tessa Emberwhisker, the excitable thespian Yosoki, sees you guys. You look in her direction, and she waves like that.
Hello.
Oh,
Oh my gosh, you guys! Come on over sometime if you want to make a mask. Like we're all making masks over here. I'm probably gonna close down in a little while, because like most people seem to have like come through already.
Okay.
Sure.
Thanks for the offer. Good luck.
See ya. But yeah, you go over to the maze. There's like a big. So this has actually been being set up for a few days, but Cork Emberpaw, which is I think Thresh's dad, and Bree and Kaduka's uncle, Bree's blacksmith mentor. Your Uncle Cork is sitting out there in front of this big hay bale maze that he's constructed. And he says, hey, Hey, Thresh. Hey, Bree. Kaduka. Friends.
Hello.
Cork
Hey,
is... Hey! Cork has big, strong, patchy, haired arms that, are constantly getting the hair singed off of him. He's got like a big round belly and plump haunches, and he's got like this, he's got this form where he kind of squats down and he's able to just kind of sit wherever he's at. But he's like a pretty muscular guy too. And he's got this brown fur with a tan front, and he's missing a few whiskers. And he says, "Yeah, you want to go through the maze?"
I do.
Yeah.
So, like, the entrance is here,
It's fun.
and the exit is there, and if you want, you can make a little competition. We can time you guys.
That sounds fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, that does sound fun.
All right, yeah, like, I put a little, sometimes you got to go over some stuff, sometimes you got to go under some stuff. There's, some things kind of like wind all the way around and then don't end up anywhere. I think I did a pretty good job this time.
Do you do this every year?
Yeah. I have fun, like, drawing it out on paper, and then I kind of game it out. Collect all the stuff I need to get.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, y'all ready?
Alright. Yeah.
See you on the other side. Get in there.
Thanks,
Uh,
man.
You're welcome, kiddo. Have fun. And everybody give me a survival check.
Survival.
Could we also do nature if we wanted?
Nature.
I mean, my survival's better, so I'm gonna do survival. But I just wondered
Okay.
if someone wanted to do nature.
I'm gonna hero point this.
Oh my god, yeah, hero dash.
Oh.
I'm gonna save my hero point. I think
Okay.
this might be good enough.
All right.
Trunks walks right out the entrance and goes, "Did I win?"
Looks like I'm the first one here.
That would have been Bree if I hadn't hero pointed.
Chunks, you kind of like run in first, but everybody else is like running faster, and you end up getting spun around like it's a like Scooby Doo or something like
Mario
that.
Kart.
Yeah. Everybody takes off into the maze, and you're finding your way pretty easily. Everybody also give me an athletics check for the endurance of moving quickly through this area.
Aha. Yep.
So everybody also kicked up a bunch of hay and dirt, and Trunks, you're like choking on it in the back.
Man, the poor bastard. Holy shit.
Everyone is working their way through this maze. Let's see. And then the last, kind of the last part of this, figuring out where you need to go, survival, your instincts about your location and where you are relative to things, keep a track of yourself, your endurance running through here, and also your perception. So everybody give me a perception roll.
Pam perceive.
Tell me your secrets, Maze.
I am not very perceptive.
So Trunks, your perception is good enough to keep track of like where everybody, like not where everybody went, but where people are going. Where you kind of hear people like, doubling back and stuff. So you end up being able to make your way through this maze and kind of somewhat catching up to, or at least to the point where you see people ahead of you. But Thresh, you're booking it through this maze. You make all the right decisions. You basically don't make any wrong decisions about where to go, and you end up coming out the other side. Not far in front of everybody else, though, who did an excellent job making their way through the maze. There were some tricky spots where he kind of lined up some hay bales, so it looked like there wasn't a way to go around, but you could actually go around, especially in the dark. It's harder. And in Bree, you do make a couple wrong turns, end up at the end of the pack, but still before Trunks. Everybody making it out of the maze.
I just understand how my rat father's brain works.
Yeah, you've seen a bunch of these mazes. That massive perception, Kaduka, that was, and Thresh. Both of you 31'd it.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. So you two basically came out at the same time. He hands out some tokens to you guys. He kind of just picks out a handful and he's like, yeah, that looks like, what are there, 6 of you? Yeah, there you go. Hand these out, Thresh, if you will.
Yeah, I just pass them out to everybody.
Everybody gets a token. You guys having a good time?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Someone want to grab me a beer?
Yeah.
Sure.
All right, great. Yeah, just if you're heading back this way, grab me another one. Or grab me a beer. That'd be great. Or two. I've been sitting here for a little while.
I go grab him a couple of beers from the nearest beer tent and bring them back.
Nice. You bring him a couple beers and he says, all right, extra token for you. Here you go.
Nice.
That's cheating.
Hey, I didn't say I wasn't going to give one out.
Alright, fair.
As you're walking to your next thing, you guys cross paths with Aramanius, the priest. And he's kind of dressed up in nicer vestments, and he's got his a gold pendant that seems it's got some. It's kind of intricately made, integrating gold bits with shards of Saru, basically, but some pretty colorful, polished up parts, stuff that was sanded down and looks kind of neat.
I guess it makes sense that if the currency is pieces of Saru, and we consider gold jewelry and stuff to be a status symbol, which we use gold as currency, that they would also be wearing bits of Saru as a status symbol.
Yeah. And he says, "Oh, hey, it's nice running into all you. Are you enjoying the festival? Ferdy be praised."
Yes,
Yes.
Ferdy be praised. We are very much enjoying Ferdy's. How do you pronounce it? Fête?
Fate.
Fate.
Feet.
What about Ferdy's feet?
Ferdy's feet. That is something that people yell. It's kind of Jesus Christ. It's Ferdy's feet.
It's an expletive.
Yeah,
That's pretty good.
But he says, yeah, great. It's a wonderful night. It's been a wonderful harvest. We've been blessed, and glad to hear all of you are having a good time.
Thanks. How have you been doing?
I'm great. I love this day. So much good food. I've been eating way too much. I even spilled a little bit on the right over here. Like just kind of dropped on my lap and rolled right off. I got some like mustard or something. Oh well.
Me
It'll wash
too.
out.
I get it. That exact same thing happened to me earlier.
Oh man, yeah, those those pretzels can be slippery, I suppose. Well, yeah. Enjoy. I will see y'all around. And he,
Alright.
Later.
he goes off. He almost gets run over by a pack of kids, wild children that tear
It's a
through.
stampede of children.
Yeah, it's a small stampede of children. Almost runs over the local priest. You see him kind of like laugh it off though.
I don't know how he does it.
Yeah, what are you guys heading to next? You smell something real good, and calls go out by the people running the cooking contest. Baxter and Katie Emberpaw.
That's my aunt and uncle, right?
It
Yeah,
is. That
me
is.
and Kaduka's parents.
That is true. Everybody, get your submissions in for the cooking contest.
I don't know how to cook.
Looks like a judge is needed, fellas. Be seeing you around. When I leave.
Trunks go to the cooking contest. Does Loot take her soup in?
Yeah.
All right. Give me one more crafting check, if you would. You got a 19 last time. If this is better than a 19, then we will increase your score based on how well. Wow.
That
You-
soup simmered very nicely.
Oh man, yeah, the stuff you added to it and just the amount of time that it sat simmering there. You take it into this competition. Oh, wow, okay. Here we go. I'm gonna roll a bunch of cooking checks and we'll see if 30 ends up being the highest. There are Trunks. As you and a few other people are tasting these various meals that are being put in for you, various dishes. There's one that's kind of bland, but a couple that are one that's kind of bland, one that doesn't quite taste right for whatever reason. A few pretty good dishes, and then just one incredible soup.
Oh.
Everyone, the other two judges sitting there are like, kind of like, talking to you and talking to each other, and you all try the soup, and like everyone's eyes light up. The other two are like, "Oh, wow, who made this?" Oh, they're like, "Oh, I can't believe, like, whoever made this. I got to get this recipe. This is incredible. Like, I haven't tasted anything like this. It tastes almost like I don't know, like somebody from, like something you get traveling, like, something you haven't really had before. I got to figure out what they put in this. Then, yeah, the other two both vote for the soup as their best dish or their favorite dish. Trunks, I don't know if that is also the one that you vote
Yep.
for?
I'm gonna vote for the amazing one.
Yeah. Hands down, Loot Soup wins the day. It is revealed that Loot is the winner. Baxter and Katie call you up. They're like, "Oh, Loot, dear, come up. Accept your win."
Yay!
And they actually give you like a bunch of the stuff gets like passed out, and people are starting to like eat like the various foods and stuff, and people are like fawning over your soup, and they give you a coupon for like some free meat from the butcher,
Oh, hell yeah.
and you get a token. Trunks, you get a token for helping out.
Ooh. I should have known a profit porridge was going to win this.
Profit for it.
Yeah. Baxter says, sorry, did you say something about a profit?
Nope.
No,
Oh, okay.
I was.
Alright. I was hearing things.
You should get that checked. There's somebody that can help you with your hearing, actually, that I know. If you go on the other side of the island, Erica, she can hook you up with some new ears.
Yeah, I think I'll pass.
Oh, okay.
Plus, my hearing may be going in my old age. And Katie's like, yeah, it is. And he says, but I don't have to hear her snoring anymore. Like slaps him.
All right. I'll let her know that you're thinking about it.
Yeah, put in a good word for me, I suppose. Maybe she'll put some like rabbit ears on me.
Ooh.
Just glue some rabbit ears like right to my forehead or something.
Didn't know you had requests already. I'll get some supplies.
Katie said, you'd look good with some antennas or something. Or maybe a forked tongue, you snake?
Oh, snake parts. Aha! Just kidding. And I hold my tail up my back and I start backing away.
Oh my god, what did she
What?
do to you?
Nothing. We should go.
I'm actually having fun watching this.
Alright. I'll catch up with you later.
Yeah, everybody's just in a festive mood and they're picking on each other a little bit. Yeah, you're hitting a lot of these various events going around. Oh, by the way, everybody get 30 experience for last session.
So 104.
104.
That's what I got.
Yay.
I'm gonna head to the fireworks display.
Okay, yeah, that is coming up. As you do that, you all, while you're all still fairly close, everybody give me a perception check. Whoa.
Damn.
Okay. Alright. Kaduka, Bree, Luke. You notice something. You notice... you see Aramanius, and he's kind of like turned like 90 degrees to you. You're kind of seeing him from a side profile. And you see somebody in like a dark robe with their hood pulled over, walk up to Aramanius and hand him a mirror.
Do we recognize that it's the mirror we found that got stolen?
Bree and Loot, you clock the mirror immediately. he hands the mirror to Aramanius, and Aramanius takes it and looks at it, and immediately the person kind of goes around to behind him, undoes his holy symbol, clasp on his holy symbol, and pulls it off of him and runs off.
I think I give chase.
And did they leave the mirror in his hands?
Yeah, they just left the mirror in his hands, and Aramanius is just staring at the mirror.
I give chase to the guy who took Aramanius's holy symbol.
Okay.
Do I
yeah.
see he's got the mirror now? Or is
As soon
did you
as-
point it out?
You see Bree, and you see Bree take off. Loot, do you do anything?
I would follow, but I'm not like I don't like Aramanius, so I'm just going to see what happens.
Okay, so you're gonna run up to like Aramanius?
No, I'm following Bree.
Oh, okay. So you're following Bree. Bree
gonna-
took off. Kaduka, you see it.
I'm
You're
gonna,
like,
try to get a different, like cut him off almost. Like if Bree's
Okay.
following, I'm gonna try to take the higher road or.
excellent.
Blank.
So the first. So this is what we're gonna do. All right. Trunks. As soon as you see the rest of them running off, what do you do?
It's hard to say because I'd probably follow them if I don't notice Aramenius, which I don't think I would. So I'll probably just follow the crowd.
Okay.
Resprit?
Risprit, yeah.
Resprit would probably hesitate for just a split second, but then be like, okay, they're probably running for a reason, and then immediately follow and just start saying like, hey, what happened? What's wrong?
Does anybody yell anything out like as you run?
He stole Aramanius's necklace.
Oh, okay.
Get him!
Get him!
Everybody-
Uh,
Take that guy's back for more! Get him!
What was that from?
Zim. Made her Zim.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Thresh, what about you? Do you also take pursuit?
Yeah. I'll run wherever the action is.
Okay.
So does anyone stay with Aramanius?
I don't know. I don't know
You-
how he's doing.
you- You'll just run past him. Okay, so as you're running, right? You see everybody as you get closer. Those of you that are behind Bree and Kaduka kind of peels off, and behind Loot, who's just following Bree at this point. Everyone behind them, you're a step back basically. You see Aramanius just kind of like staring at this mirror in wonder, and you recognize the mirror. So anyone that wants to stay with him can.
I would peel off and stay with him.
Okay. Everyone except for Trunks make a first off make an athletics check.
I'm gonna use my second hero point.
Okay.
Could Resprit do something involving their burning jet?
So you're in like a pretty okay. So let me describe.
Oh, so it's very
I'm sorry.
dense, so I don't want to be
It's-
popping off blasts.
Right. It's pretty crowded. If you manage to kind of get away from a more crowded area, I'll give you like a +2 on your roll. If you're able to use your burning jet.
Okay.
Because that is 40 feet in a straight line. That's pretty good.
It's like Bakugo running.
Yeah. So you're kind of there's the main thoroughfare. He's kind of standing out in the middle. You guys are about 50 feet away, so the person running away not only had like a second ahead of you, you know, as you saw what he did, but also, you know, was another 50 feet in front of you. There are people all over the place. People are like walking back and forth, so people are like coming into your path and out of your path. And you know, and then kind of like around the area there are like buildings and stuff, because there's like you're kind of at the end of like a street, kind of an intersection kind of thing. But Thresh, you yeah, you run hard. You totally give chase. Let's see. I gotta start keeping track here. This is how I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna make it red and a big font, bold. All right.
Are we supposed to be on a different map?
Not yet.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna be like awarding you guys points, and this is gonna be a pretty steep, because it's a lot of challenging, a lot of challenging aspects to chasing this person right now. But Bree got 1 for her excellent perception check. So did Loot. Who else won the perception check?
I did.
And Kaduka got 1. Okay. The athletics portion of this. How fast can you run? What's your endurance like at this point? Loot and Thresh succeeded in that one. So that's what the point total looks like right there. About this time, Trunks, you reach Aramanius, and he's just staring at the mirror.
Perfect. And since I recognize the mirror, I would like to remove it from him and put it in my bag.
Okay. Make like a grapple check.
I'm gonna hero point that.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh yeah. He's a priest, so he doesn't do a lot of physical activity. You're able to rip the mirror out of his hands. He fights you for it, but you have no problem. You twist it a little bit and grab it and stick it in your bags. And he goes, what the? Oh my God. Oh, God's above. What came over me? That mirror. Oh, what is that?
What mirror? Are you okay? You were spacing out.
Oh, come on, don't gaslight the priest.
Give me a deception check.
Please.
Love that so
Yeah.
much. Oh yes.
He goes, I mean, I saw such wondrous things, such joyful, happy things. And was I under some kind of spell?
I don't know. I just wanted to make sure you. I mean, it's been a very eventful festival.
Maybe it was maybe it was a vision or something. I'm this is I'm so embarrassed.
Maybe you need to lie down. Why don't we go get you some water and
Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, thank you. And then he kind of like puts his hand here and he goes, my amulet. It's gone.
Oh,
Trunks, what did you do?
I feel like Trump should be able to connect these two things. Actually, Trunks is kind of dumb.
In the meantime, everybody give me reflex saving throws to move through the crowd without bowling anybody over.
Can we do it in 8 minutes?
No,
Nope.
no, sorry.
I'm gonna hero point that one.
Okay.
Wait, how many? We had 2, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
2 total.
Bleh.
I already spent one. Oh, 20 is better than 13.
20 is better than 13.
That is factually correct. Prove me wrong.
Okay. Thresh and Risprit are you guys are very good. You are very successful at
yeah.
maneuvering through this crowd. Kaduka, somebody straight up like runs right into you, knocks you down. The rest of you are you're more cautious. You don't run into anybody, but you don't fall that far behind either. As the figure continues to run off into the distance. As they start to make their way through the town, they're kind of dodging in between buildings, and
Sorry.
Max, your mic is on.
Yeah, I just realized that. Sorry about that. Spilling shit.
it's all right. I was about to be like, you all right? Give me so this one's gonna be an easier check, but give me a society check. Based on how well you know the town and how well you think about the structures around you and what you can do to navigate them.
I should just go to my stand at this point.
Oh no.
Bree, you get a sense for where you think they might be heading, or like you make some accurate guesses about the correct direction. All right, and finally, they make some moves, squeezing through some tight places, flipping over some things. Somebody or everybody who is still chasing, give me an acrobatics check.
Yeah, I live for this. Yeah. Wait. Oh, that. Oh,
Oh,
You thought you got the 30?
oh, I thought it was the 30, but it was the 12. It all happened so fast.
Bree tripped and fell.
Oh no,
She
Bria
was trying to
in
jump
the
over
alleyway.
Oh no.
oh no.
Okay. Kaduka and Thresh, you do a great job of navigating these hazards. In the end, as you're chasing him, he kind of starts dipping between like the crowds, and the the buildings, and at some point you round a corner around like a smaller building. Thresh, you're the only one that is you're like way closer, and just in time to see his mask and robe fall to the ground as he kind of throws them off into a dark corner and then dashes into the crowd and disappears.
Was I able to see any details about him? Like fur color, anything like that?
I will give you a chance at a perception check, because so not only is it dark out, but it is, you were like back behind a building, and not, not anywhere where there was like a lot of light. You don't have like dark vision, do you? I think that's
no, just low light.
Okay, yeah. So give me a perception check. We'll see how that's pretty good. I'm gonna say just barely not enough though. What with the the darkness. He does get away, but you had pursued him close enough. You think like any closer you might have been, if like you didn't have all these people in your way, if you didn't have like 50 feet of space between you guys, he felt threatened enough, or they felt threatened enough to like take some drastic measures and ditched their disguise at the last second. This person was also very good at what they were doing. Like you did incredible to pursue them, but whoever it was very good at this.
Interesting. I'll probably go back and pick up the things that were tossed then.
Does he still? He didn't toss Aramanius's holy symbol, did he?
You do not see it. But what you do have is their mask and cloak. Trunks. Aramanius is like, that necklace is it's pretty important to me. I can't imagine. Did I drop it somewhere?
I doubt it. Somebody might have grabbed it while you're not doing so hot. So, you know what? My friends, once they get back from whatever they're doing, I'll ask them to help me look for it, and we'll see if we can find it. Or maybe something happened and it's still at your place. Who knows?
I would say that I will for sure put it on before I came out here, but obviously I'm not in the most fit mental state, apparently. Oh, okay. Well, I do appreciate you offering to look for it. I'm sure it'll turn up.
Yes, yeah, of course. I don't know why. Is there a reason why anybody want that? Do you have any enemies on the island?
Enemies? I should hope not. I hope I don't. But give me a perception for a whatever that's called.
I've been real good at these today. Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah, you can tell like he probably thought of somebody.
Okay.
He might not be completely truthful. He says, I mean, I don't think I have any enemies.
Well, I
folks
mean,
I disagree with, but
yeah, but if there's anybody in particular, it'd be really helpful that we know, if we're gonna be looking for something of yours.
yeah. Well, it has sentimental value. It's not crucial that I have it, of course, but it has a lot of sentimental value, and it does help me with my healing ministrations.
Um,
Um,
yeah,
I don't want to name any names. I definitely don't want to throw out any false accusations. So we'll.
I that may be the case, but can I make a request?
Oh, of course.
Can I use the request action?
Oh, yeah. Is that a diplomacy roll?
It is.
Okay.
So I'm just reading off the side here, but it says I can make a request of a creature that's friendly or helpful. You must couch the. I don't know what it says. Couch the request in terms that the target would accept, given their current attitude towards you. Set the GM sets the DC based on difficulty. Some requests are unsavory or impossible, and even a helpful NPC would never agree to them. But the success versus failure is essentially success. They might agree. I don't have really a way to post this. I might just.
Yeah. I'm actually looking at it.
Oh, okay. So I'll
Yeah.
just roll diplomacy in that case.
Go for it.
And I do have my regalia. Oh,
Oh.
I have it. Oh, I did write a thing already. I should have done this already. I was putting all that stuff together previously.
Yeah. What is your request?
I would like to know, since it feels like he knows a name, I would like him to tell me that name. With kind of just saying, I know you don't like name names and you're trying to kind of be a peacekeeper here, but I'll keep it on the down low. And anything we ask, it won't be from you directly, right?
Okay, but you can't spread this around, and I don't really want you interrogating her or anything. But Hilda Dusk Whisker is not exactly my biggest fan. That may be putting it lightly. She probably hates my guts. But I don't know that she would go as far as to do something like. And I don't know that she would have the means to do something like this.
Yeah. Why would she be in disagreement with your you?
She has a bit of a different belief system than I do. She's not a fan of the whole gods thing, which I understand. I get it. I see where somebody could come to the conclusions that she's come to, but yeah, it's a fundamental disagreement about our realities. Really, is what it comes down to.
Did Loot tell the group that she had followed and learned all the Eclipsed stuff?
No.
I don't even think Luke told us that she stole the mirror.
Yeah,
Oh,
do
did
we even know what
we
this
didn't-
mirror is?
Well, we picked up the mirror as a group. Trunks liked it, but Loot had it and then sold it. And I don't think she told anybody that she sold it. So there's a couple components in here.
Well, wasn't Thresh present when Loot was selling the...
I don't think so.
No, I think it was just Luke.
I think Thresh came by later. I don't know that. Yeah, I think the first time Sylvia mentioned it to Thresh was when it went missing.
Right, yeah.
But like I said, don't bother Hilda unless you really find something out, and then even then, just maybe just bring that information to me.
Yeah. I've got some. Well, the rest of the crew. Some of them are pretty good at this kind of thing.
Interrogations?
Sure.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
I know you
No.
all have. You've all
Yeah.
got these skills. You're incredible people. Like I said, if you just find anything out, just let me know. Would like to get that back.
Don't worry. We are on the case.
Thanks. I do feel better.
Good.
Because of that. Yeah. Thank you.
All right. You're not gonna space out on me again, are you? Haha.
Hope not.
Alright.
That was
Yeah.
intense.
Yeah.
I saw some things.
What did you say again? What happened in this vision of yours? Just festivities?
I think, well, some of it was, it was very confusing. And maybe a little self-indulgent. And I don't know, I think I need to kind of like mull it over to really get at what exactly happened in there. So I think I might go like journal about it or something.
Oh, for sure. Okay. Well, if anything comes across, you know where to find Bree. You can let her know. I'm not sure if anybody else would be as easy to find.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Thank you. I'll stay in touch.
Yeah. I'll come check on you tomorrow.
Oh, great. Yeah.
Hopefully.
I think I may just turn in for the night.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
All right.
Good night, Trunks.
Good
Thank
night.
you
Good
again.
night. Yes.
Everybody catches up to Thresh. What do you guys talk about?
What happened? Where'd they go?
I'm sorry I lost them. But they did throw their disguise. I hand that to other people.
Can you do a sniff check? Do they smell familiar?
Do you have any kind of? You don't have it like a special sense of smell.
No, just
or
looking
anything?
for maybe if they had some kind of special type of like perfume or something, like
Okay.
some kind of strong herb or some kind of smell
Can I
on
check the cloak and stuff for like fur? Like see if we can.
it. Yeah.
Sure.
transfer it.
Both of you roll a perception check, please.
Like I don't know, maybe it smells like sandalwood or something.
Nothing. Yeah, you don't catch any interesting scents. You would figure that if somebody was wearing some kind of perfume or something like that they would have rubbed off on this cloak, but or robe, but didn't. Thresh. You do find. Give me a second. I have to check something. Yeah. You find a little bit of brown fur and a little bit of black fur.
Okay. I'm gonna like pull out one of my, like an empty vial and put whatever evidence I find in the vial.
Yeah, it's like you have to really you get under the torchlight, and it's pretty impressive feat that you found it at all, but you kind of scrape your nails across, and you got little techniques. You gather up some loose fur and you put it in this vial.
So I look around, just like, so what do we do now?
Well, I suppose maybe we can go back and ask some questions. See if maybe if he knows anything, like the priest.
That was the mirror, right? I'm just talking to the group.
Yeah, that was
The
that was
mirror?
definitely the mirror that we found. Because I had the nat 20 on perception, so I do know
How-
that.
Wait, how did that person get it? Like, who was holding it? Like, Risford's like looking
didn't-
around the group.
Didn't Loot have it?
Loot?
Hell yeah, my mirror. Guys, you're awesome. I've been missing this thing, honestly.
What?
But I already spent all the money, so I'm glad to have it back.
What
I
happened to
got
the
it.
mirror, Loot?
I reached to grab it.
I am
So-
not with you guys.
Yeah, Trunks has a
Yeah.
mirror, and he's the only one not with you.
Yeah.
Damn.
Well, we should go find Trunks, I think.
Hmm.
Yeah, Trunks is the one that got the mirror from Aramanius, and he put it in his pocket, right? So no one can even see it right now.
I put it in
Even
my
when we do find
bag.
Hmm. Yeah, we should
All right,
go
you
find
guys
the
go
mirror.
reconvene with Trunks.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah,
Nice. What happened to y'all? I was taking care of Arminius. He is not feeling great. But you know what? You guys tell me what happened. I'll tell you what happened over here.
We took off for the thief that handed Hermanius the mirror. What happened to the mirror?
So, yeah, this is crazy. So he was just entranced by this mirror. I was trying to check up on him. Some other person came by, knocked it out, and ran with the mirror. But I couldn't just leave him. He was out of his head. But then he was telling me his pendant is gone. So we need to help. I don't know where it is.
Wait, so there's
But-
an accomplice?
Accomplice to what?
You said someone else came up and took off with the mirror.
Oh, yeah, so there's must be multiple things going on. But the most important part,
Oh my god!
Is-
I love this so much.
Hold on.
the most important
All right.
part is that we need to help find his pendant. I said we would look for it because it's kind of like, his
Uh-huh.
long connection.
Yeah, I'm doing the same thing.
Yeah.
Just,
Anyone wants to make a perception check?
My God, there's a.
Trunks.
Wait, guys.
My God, there must be a gang
Trunks, you
operation
better
or
have
something.
that
Like,
mirror.
No way. All right, hero point.
Okay.
Oh no.
guys, we need to support Trunks in this. There must be some kind of criminal underworld operation, like an organized crime going on.
Trunks.
Trunks.
You have the mirror, don't you?
What?
I just like
Well, I
holding my hand
had
out.
the mirror. Okay, it was in my hands for a little bit.
Yeah.
So, but that's not important, guys. The mirror is not the important part here. What's happening is somebody's
It's
messing with
important to me.
Arminius.
Give me the mirror. It was mine to
You,
begin with.
you were irresponsible with the mirror, apparently.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm gonna
how did the
lose
mirror
it.
end up?
if I had the mirror on me, I wouldn't want to give it to you.
But I'm the prophet.
Everybody grab Trunks.
Restrain Trunks.
What do I have to roll to restrain Trunks?
Guys, we are totally focused on the wrong thing right now. Alright, we could talk about the mirror later, but I don't even know why you guys are running after just to figure out who gave the mirror to
Why are you
Mirror
backing away like that,
staring
Trunks?
us
Only guilty
apart.
people back away like that.
him.
Is this going to be the end of the campaign and
Yeah.
you all tear each other apart?
Well, the mirror is kind of like a scary, important thing that
Guys,
currently we don't know whose hands it's in.
All right, guys, we have to do the fireworks. We have to finish out this fate. Is the mirror safe? Bree is looking at Trunks.
Yes.
Okay.
I would
The
assume
mirror is
if I knew where it was.
safe.
Whisper
Let's
just
leave
points at Trunks angrily with like squinty eyes.
Let's leave it there for tonight. Kaduka, you're doing fireworks, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so Kaduka is gonna head to fireworks. We're gonna do the fireworks. We will get together at my shop tomorrow, and we will discuss finding the holy symbol and what we want to do with the mirror. Because at this point, even though Bree didn't do great on the deception, she is guessing by everyone else's responses to Trunks that Trunks has the mirror.
Saeed says, but if we wait until tomorrow, we might lose some leads.
I think we've pretty much got any leads we can get tonight.
Leads on what? What happened?
The,
You guys still haven't told me what's going on your front.
the guy came and stole. He handed the mirror to the Aramanius. He stole Aramanius's holy symbol, and then he started running. So I started chasing him. We all chased him, but we were not able to catch up to him. He dropped his mask and his cloak and disappeared. So we don't really have any clues other than... Do I know that you found the hairs, the furs? Did you tell me about that?
I mean,
Yeah, I
we
would
were
have-
all, we were all
yeah.
present.
I think everybody was crowded around. Well, probably
Alright,
while I was.
So
Yeah.
other
doing
than the fur we found, but there's really not anything else that we can do tonight.
So you guys do know somebody took this, and we don't have to search like on the ground anywhere.
Yes.
So these two things are connected.
We
think.
watched the holy symbol get taken.
Okay, so I was asking Aramis about any potential I lean in enemies, and I back up, and he was being a little dishonest at first, but after some coaxing, he said there is an individual that doesn't really like him and his belief. Right?
I feel like there's a lot of individuals that don't like him and his beliefs. What does that have to do with anything?
It's a lead to potentially see somebody who might try to steal something from someone else. So and I lean in, Hilda Duskwhisker, and I lean back out.
Every
might be
time you
someone we
lean
wanna look
in,
at.
Whisper's just leaning like awkwardly away.
So I think it's best that we try to figure out where she's been tonight, if she's somehow involved. If you guys have some sort of other leads, and assuming the fur thing is told to me, would the fur match Hilda's? I forget her fur color.
Like black and brown.
And
And yeah, I would have showed you the vial.
yeah.
Her. I'm having
And given the black,
technical difficulties.
no worries.
Yeah,
There's a
go ahead.
chance that maybe the same individual is the one who stole. Oh shoot!
Her fur is she definitely had black fur at one point. It's all kind of like a dark gray at this point.
So you guys think it's Hilda, and you
Well,
tried
it's
chasing
one.
her, and she got away.
Well, that's just one possibility. We don't really know who it is. If Hilda's fur is gray, she's probably fairly old, correct?
Yeah, she's
Do
an
we-
older lady.
Do we think she would have been fast enough and agile enough? We chased this guy across the whole town, basically.
Yeah, probably
Do we
not.
think it's any way that it was Hilda?
Physically, based on build, and their athleticism,
Yeah.
no, you don't
Okay,
think.
so-
Unless she is like a secret ninja.
Yeah, I don't think that this person that we chased was Hilda. Now, could be Hilda working with somebody who's younger and more athletic.
I think you guys should take this mask to the theater and see if anybody knows who it belongs
Or the
to.
mask making booth from
Yeah.
tonight. I mean, wasn't there a whole booth about making masks?
Oh,
It was.
that's a great call.
All right. Who wants to go
Yeah.
to the mask making booth?
gotta
I
run.
actively avoided
gotta
it
Yeah, I
earlier,
think
but
Kaduka's got to go to do the fireworks.
I also have to go.
where do you
Okay.
have to go?
I'll go to the tent.
I'm going home because I don't care about these fireworks and I don't care about that loser priest stuff getting stolen. And my head hurts.
What? Why does your head hurt?
What
Don't
did you
worry
do?
about it.
Is Loot starting to sober up?
Oh no!
Well,
Quick,
since
get her some more
since
alcohol.
you want me to hold on to your totems in case there's any participation trophies or something like that for later.
No.
Okay, we'll see you in the morning, Loot.
Wow, the stank on that no.
Loot turns to leave.
Okay.
You think
Hmm.
Saeed might want to hang out with us for tonight?
No!
Okay.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm kind of
We're
tired too.
leaving.
Bye.
Boots, what did I do wrong? I don't understand what happened tonight. She was
We
so
still-
friendly earlier.
We still love you guys.
Wow.
You're talking to Boots.
Yeah, just
Boots like,
yeah, he can't talk, but I know what he means. Yeah.
Hmm.
so
So I'm gonna go to the mask booth with whoever wants to come with me.
I'll follow along.
is anybody not going to the mask booth?
I'm going to my fireworks.
Yeah.
Next
And
time.
Loot's going home.
I am gonna go
Loot
to the
is
mask
out of
booth.
there. She walks away.
All right.
All right. Those of you go to the fireworks booth. You you show up. There's it's kind of winded down. Like stuff is actually kind of getting like packed up like a little bit. You've got like the Cats Away theater troupe that is there, and they've got like paint all over their hands and arms and stuff, and they're like, did you all want to? We could like break some stuff back out if you didn't get to the mask.
No. We found this mask on the ground, and we weren't sure if whoever made it would want it back. We don't want someone to be missing their mask. Do you remember who made this one, or was this one that got made tonight? I just kind of-
Yeah. Looks like somebody made that tonight. She grabs it, and she looks at it, and she says, "Yeah, these are like the materials that we used to make this mask, probably."
Do you remember there
Yeah.
being brown and black furred Yosoki in here making this mask?
I mean, probably a few random people. Why? What's going on? Oh my
well,
God!
we
Is
just-
this like was there a crime committed?
No. We kind of saw the back of who dropped it, and we saw some, of that color fur. We just want to return it to them. We just think they might be missing it.
Oh, good. Because I mean, last thing I need is for somebody to be an accessory to some kind of crime. Like if there's like a murder, like I don't want any part of that. You guys also realize that like Tessa's not here. You don't see
I
her
was just
anywhere.
about to ask if this was Tesla's.
No, this is just another.
Just one of the other.
Yeah. Yeah. Just some kind of like teenage girl.
What color fur does Tessa have?
Tessa has brown fur.
Brown fur. Okay. Was Tessa here earlier?
Oh yeah, she was here. I think she had to go to the bathroom or something.
About how long was?
It's been gone for a little while.
Yeah.
She left maybe a half an hour ago.
Oh, okay. I know she's a really good performance, so I was just gonna ask her some other questions. If she had been to the dance thing over yonder.
He thinks
Okay.
she can dance. Yeah. I mean, don't tell her I said this, but I taught her half of the dance moves she knows.
No way, really?
Yeah.
Oh. I know this other person. I'm gonna send her your way because she may need some help. Referring to
okay.
the other the lady that was tripping on herself during the dance off.
Oh yeah, that was tragic.
So, okay. Well, if you happen to see her, let her know. I just had some requests and I was gonna check in.
Sure. Who are you?
Trunks.
Trunks.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
I hired you guys for some stuff a while back.
Right. I remember. Yeah. All right, Trax. I'll let her know that you
All
came
right.
by.
Okay. I'm gonna
Alright,
go
see ya.
now. Bye.
All right. I guess we'll try to find and ask Tessa tomorrow.
Well, we could also, go check in at the Cats Away.
Oh yeah, we could.
That is kind of the
Yeah,
hangout spot for the crew.
Let's
And
go
if
do
most
that.
of them are down here at the festival,
Okay, we're gonna try to find Tessa.
Okay. You go to the Cats Away theater?
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Sounds good. Yeah, in what manner do you approach the location? Everything's pretty dark because most there's some Thanks. All right. Any other details you want to put on there? It's fairly dark. There's the normal street torches that are lit, but yeah, not a lot of foot traffic.
All right. Bree, we should go in through the back. And I know your eyes are a little bit better than mine, so I'm gonna hold on to your shoulder here. Bree?
You're Bree.
Oh, I don't know. I kind of feel like we should sneak up first, or at least peer in some windows.
Yeah, I think we should go around the back side. But I think your eyes will be better for navigating
Yeah.
around in the dark.
Okay, I'm gonna try to. Is there windows in the Cats Away theater?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna try to peek in some windows. Stealthily.
Okay. Yeah. Give me a stealth check.
Pretty good.
Okay, that's not bad at all. Okay, so as you're peeking in some windows, yeah, you're in you're total darkness, so it's hard. It would be very hard, if impossible, for anybody to see you. But you look in and you see Tessa. Well, I'm sorry. Let me say this: you see someone of Tessa's build who is in a similar black robe and mask, and she's kind kind of pacing back and forth.
Do I see anyone else or just that one person?
Just that one person. And she seems to be kind of like looking out the front every once in a while through the windows. And yeah, she's just kind of pacing back and forth.
I think I want to wait and watch for a bit.
Okay, so you start to wait.
Yeah. Because I feel like she's waiting for someone, and I want to see who she's waiting for.
Okay, that's good. Give me 1 second. If you guys want to talk to each other.
All right. I think it's Tessa in there. She's wearing a mask and a cape, but she seems to be waiting for someone, so I kind of want to see who she's waiting for. So I whisper that to... I want to see who she's waiting for. And then I keep looking through the window.
I want to know what Loot's doing right now.
What if
Are
she's
you
waiting
gonna
for
go
loot?
Oh
House?
no!
Are you gonna go to my house?
No.
Kaduka like pulling the splinter cell and just like spying on on loot.
No, I got fireworks to run.
Just like hanging out upside down outside the window, and all you see is the green glow off the goggles.
Well, you let me know if you want me to cause a commotion anywhere nearby.
Not yet.
I could also just go in and chat with her too. Maybe she'll just tell us.
I think we should wait. If she starts to leave, then we should do that. But I want to see if someone else comes.
Okay. I know she likes money and drama, so.
All right.
How much do you have in your pocket?
I mean, probably not a lot in my pocket. Probably don't carry my money around with me most of the time.
That's okay, me too. I got some breadcrumbs from a fruitcake from I don't know how long ago. Why is it still here? Start rummaging through my list.
Sorry, I'm doing some clandestine stuff.
Ooh, I have one of these gold coins from that cave we fell into.
Yeah, you guys continue to wait. Things are starting to feel kind of impatient. Give me yeah, anybody hiding out back in the dark, give me a perception check.
We hit 9 o'clock. We have a third one now.
We do.
Wait,
Yeah.
is Rispert and Thresh with us?
Oh wait,
yeah.
no.
No, we're
Rispert and Thresh are at the front, huh?
That's right.
They're spying on us, spying on somebody else.
I see you back there spying with your peepers.
Thresh. I'm sorry. Thresh, did you say no? You're out in front, right?
Yeah, I'm out in front.
Okay. But you guys are not. You're still hiding though, right? But you're not like looking in windows. You're not like putting yourself in any spot where you can be
Yeah,
seen.
we're just keeping a lookout, like from
Okay.
the shadows.
Gotcha. Oh, Bree, Trunks, 9 and 10. You hear some like
Well, I did a hero point, so I have 14.
Oh, you did have a hero point. Okay. You hear a frustrated monologue. 14's good enough to definitely clock that it's in the same like timbre and kind of speech patterns of Tessa. It's very dramatic, but it's a little more subdued. She seems to not be trying to be very loud, but she can't help herself and is talking to herself frustratingly. But it is not loud enough for you to hear what was said.
Okay, and I see the other person.
No, she's talking to herself. She's
Oh.
like pacing, and now she's getting mad, and she's like starting to like, complain about it to herself.
Okay, how long have we been waiting now?
It's been like maybe a half an hour.
Okay, I think that I would want to continue waiting.
Should I go in? Should I try to figure something out?
We have the outfit that the guy took off, right? Which of us is the closest build to that guy?
Probably Thresh.
Hey, Thresh.
Who's
put on the
inside and
costume.
who's outside right now?
So me, Trunks, and Bree are outside the theater.
You're Bree.
Well,
Or sorry, me, Trunks, and Thresh. I am Bree. Bree, Trunks, and Thresh
Bree, you forget yourself.
are outside the theater. You're at home. Kaduka
Oh,
is...
wait. So the three of you are behind the theater,
Yeah,
right?
behind the theater. The back.
Kaduka and Risper are in front of the theater.
I'm not.
Kaduka's not
Kaduka's
here.
At the...
Oh. Kaduka's not there. That's
Yeah.
right.
Kaduka's at the stand.
I thought
It's
Thresh-
Thresh and Risper at the front.
Yeah, I thought we were at the front.
Who's on third?
Alright, hold on.
Who is in front of the theater?
Whisper and Thresh.
Okay.
Whisper and Thresh. Kaduka is somewhere.
Oh, here
He's
we go.
doing the
The fireworks thing.
fireworks.
My safety checks.
And then everyone else except for Lou is behind the theater.
There we go.
There's only two people behind. It's
Yeah,
Trunks
two in
and
front, two
Bree.
behind. Loot's at home, Kaduka's at the fireworks.
Correct.
And Risper and Thresh are like hiding behind some bushes or something, just like keeping an eye out.
Alright. This is a firework.
No. Okay.
No way.
Cause baby, it's a firework.
Good. Thank you for the assists and all the. Tessa is the token inside here. All right, loot.
Just kidding. Oh, we know.
You figured it out already.
Oh, DM.
Give yourself a hero point, Kaduka. All right, loot. Do you approach the building?
Yeah, so Lou kind of jogs up, seeing the people out front. She has another drink in her hand, and she's super
Oh,
loud.
no.
Like, oh my god, hi guys!
Oh my
Oh, I
god.
really thought about it, and I'm sorry for storming off. I was kind of just mad because I thought I had an extra token, because I thought I had one more than I had, and I don't know where my other token went.
Wait.
So I was
Did
kind of
he
sad.
walk up at the front or in the back?
Yeah, who's she
Definitely.
talking to right now?
I'm in the front.
So you just like walk up while we're like looking down the street, and you walk up behind us and start saying all that, and Risper's just
Yeah.
like,
Bree, you were hatching a plan.
I was hatching a plan where Thresh dresses up in the mask and cape
Now,
and goes in and pretends to be the guy we were chasing.
none of you are super different sizes than each other. You start to hear loot out front. You're seeing Tessa inside start to panic.
What are you guys doing out here?
Oh
Aren't
my
the
God.
fireworks happening soon? We should get a good spot.
Bree probably is a much different size than everyone else.
You're probably a little bit bigger. Trunks is closer.
Okay, so who had the mask? And that would have
Trunks wear a mask.
While Bree's
Trunks?
like thinking about
Oh.
this,
Oh
Bree,
yeah, Trunks' nose would make it obvious.
It's just like
His
sticking
hideous
off in the front.
nose.
Just sticking off in the
Guys.
front of his nose, like fucking
That's a good point.
the elastic being stretched to
Bree's
maximum.
like, the other two are in front. Trunks can't do it because of his nose. So she says, "Fuck it," and she puts the mask and the cape on, and she goes in the
wait,
back door.
what if she was the one wearing this stuff, Bree?
Don't think she was, because she has a mask and cape.
It looks like she's about to take off.
All right, I'll follow you slightly
And YOLO,
around
I
the door.
guess.
So Trunks, you really can't see at all. Like it's like pitch black.
Well, I'm kind of
Well,
I was kind of holding on to Bree, kind of like, so I was gonna, if she busts in, I was just
Actually-
gonna wait at the door and listen in.
do you have
I have low light vision.
low light vision? Okay. Outside, there's enough moonlight to you can kind of see.
Okay, so I'll hang outside and listen in on Bree.
Okay. Bree, you walk in the back door
Yes.
with the cape and mask on.
Yes.
Okay. As you walk in, Tessa like basically jumps like 2 feet up in the air and like turns around and sees you and makes a perception roll.
Do I need to make some kind of deception while I'm pulling this off?
Performance.
Yeah,
Ooh,
give me.
performance.
You know what? Yeah, give me like a. No, this is just gonna be a standard. It's a. If you want to make, you can either just take like a 15. No. Yeah. You either just take a 15, or you can roll a deception or performance.
I'll roll a deception.
All right. Oh boy. Okay. You try to like kind of get a little smaller. You lower your profile a little bit as you walk in. Tessa says, "Who's there? Oh, it's you, my love. I waited for you.
I knew it.
She doesn't even wait for you to like speak back. She says, she's like, there are people outside. And I thought they were going to discover us, but we can execute this plan just like we planned."
Hey, she's just spilling the beans. All of the beans.
This was my plan. Like, all right. So
She says, "Do you have it? Please tell me you got it."
I shake my head. Yes.
"Oh, good. Hand it over, and I'll go hide it. I've been away from the festival for too long. Hopefully, they will not have discovered me."
Is she being
I-
dramatic, like the back of her wrist on her forehead, and like all a bunch
Oh,
of dramatic
totally.
poses and shit?
Like,
Like, woe
I
is
put
me.
my hand in the cloak pocket and I start walking forward as I'm like pulling my hand out of the pocket, and I reach her.
okay, before then,
Okay.
I just want to give everybody outside one last chance.
Do we hear any of this?
Like, is
I'm
she
sure
being
drunk-
dramatic
Oh.
enough to be heard outside the front?
The three of you in front make perception check.
Oh boy. Rispert is still trying to get their soul back in their body after being scared shitless.
Risprit and Thresh, loot is being distracting enough that you guys don't hear anything, but loot, because you're kind of worried about the situation, or not like worried about. I mean, you're like coming up and you're like assessing the situation or whatever. And maybe just based on the way sound travels, you know, because you're kind of more out front of the building. You do hear some like monologuing going on in there.
Oh, Loot would bust in.
Okay, you run in.
Loot, what are you doing, Loot? No!
Loot would be like, "What are you guys do?" And then like pause, like seeing this happening.
You see two figures in black robes and painted masks.
Who are they?
Is reaching
So
into
wait.
their pocket.
So then Loot is just like swinging the doors open, and then Thresh and Rispert are like holding on to Loot, trying to stop this from happening, but like just deer in headlights in the
You wanna-
brightness.
Reducing.
Do you want to try to like tackle Loot?
Yeah, like Rispert's gonna try to like stop Loot from going in, because they don't notice any of the commotion from inside.
All right, Risprit, give me a athletics against Loot's reflex save. Loot, you can roll your reflex save.
Christ.
You you grab Loot as Loot is like right up, walking up to the place.
Just like grab him by the shoulders, not trying to like hurt Loot at all or anything. Just like, no, what are you doing? Stop!
She seems a little she's a little off balance, especially since she probably wasn't expecting you to do that. Tessa inside says, "Oh, my love, we have to escape.
Okay, so I rushed
They're
forward.
coming in."
Oh no.
Nice Jim Carrey.
Oh my
I
God.
rush forward as if
There's
I'm going to like
someone at the door.
escape with her out the back. But when I get to her, I grab her wrist and try to spin her so I can like, grab both her wrists behind her back.
Are you doing it dramatic, like the romantic, like, I've
Yes.
got you?
Yeah, I'm definitely like, yes. I'm trying
Make an
to.
incredibly easy athletics check.
Okay.
Oh yeah, she's not resisting this.
No, she's a putty in your hands. You like grab her, and at first she's like, "Oh," and then like you spin her, and she's like, "Oh, my love." Her hand like caresses the side of your face.
She is the silliest of putties.
You grab her, and she like pats your face, and she says, "Wait, who is this?"
Oh boy.
And at that
She-
point, I've got her like grappled. Her arms are held behind her back, and I'm behind her.
No,
Do the rest
really?
of us running?
Yeah,
would
if
we
you
be-
want to.
Like now that we've stopped, would we be hearing the sudden like, wait, no, who is that? like,
Oh yeah, you hear all the commotion now.
wait, what? Oh, hurry up, Loot, go! Like shoving Loot through the door.
Loot is like, "Oh my god, what are you guys doing? I'm gonna be late for our practice. I left my cloak at home."
So is this the point at which we all bust through the front door?
Loot, I need you to make a deception check. Everybody busts in. Loot's like, "I'm gonna be late for my practice. I left my cloak at home."
Oh my god,
no.
can I hero point that?
Yeah, absolutely.
What?
Okay. Now, so this is the thing. Tessa's gonna try to do a perception check to try to figure out like your intent, like to see if she beats your deception, she'll understand what you're trying to do. Here we go. Close.
She's been useless this whole.
She says, "Oh my God, there's so many people. Get out! This is property of the Cat's Away. I don't know what you're doing here. Also,
Your boyfriend just stole Aramanius's holy symbol. So
I don't know who that is.
you know exactly who it is, Tessa. I'm trying to be very intimidating. Should I
I'm
roll
not
it?
Tessa. You don't know who I am. I have a mask on."
Hey, take her mask off.
All right, who's taking the mask off? Like,
You reveal, like,
it's like fucking Scooby-Doo ass reveal. Oh my god. Aha! It was you. Like pulls off the mask.
Another mask is under the mask.
Says, okay, you know it's me. So
What about it?
So
Who is
you
this?
admitted when I came in here, you thought that the person wearing this getup was your beloved, and the person wearing this getup is the one who stole Aramanius' holy symbol. We watched them. Do we know who Tessa is dating?
Sylvia's son, right?
Milo.
Yeah.
We absolutely. Well, I don't know if you know
Because-
this, but
Which is
Because the
Sylvia,
picnic, right?
Every-
who had the mirror, and Milo.
everyone in town knows that they're dating. Tessa won't shut up about it most of the time.
Oh my god,
So
they're
it is absolutely not a
obnoxious
secret.
at all of our practices about it.
Yeah, like, cause Loot knows. We practice together.
We practice every Tuesday and every Thursday, and we were supposed to have another practice tonight for our surprise performance during the fireworks. It was going to be very dramatic, and
And
now I don't
just-
know what you guys are doing.
Yeah, cause we were gonna sing a song.
Oh my god. And when
Doubt.
the fireworks go off, it was going to be like a super bass moment.
I'm still outside around the corner, but I feel like I can still obviously hear them. So
Plus, anyways, you don't know who my beloved is.
Oh my god, Tess.
What?
You know it's Milo.
We broke up.
Does Milo have...
I'm so over him.
We broke up. We broke up like yesterday.
the color fur that we found at where he dropped the cloak and mask, was that Milo's color fur?
Milo's got black fur.
Wait, what was
Okay.
the color fur in the vial?
There was some black, some brown.
And Tessa's brown?
Tessa has brown fur.
So it's Milo.
Aha!
You can't judge it by someone's fur color.
Yeah, that's
Hey,
colorist.
quiet you.
You're profiling.
That's furist.
Alright.
Plus, you're not the police. Let go of me.
How do you know that? We just started.
Nuh-uh.
Tessa, we might not be the police, but you know who we are, and you know what we're capable of.
Are you
Sure.
threatening my friend?
Lude,
Chunks is gonna come in.
No, if we were threatening your friend, I'd say something like, I'll blast your face off if you don't tell the truth. That would be a threat.
Chunks would like to coerce her into telling us exactly what is going on.
Okay. Give me an intimidation roll.
Coercion.
Oh my god.
Oh, jeez.
okay, so...
Um.
Can
so
I do an intimidating? Because I was saying stuff too.
sure, absolutely. Trunks, you kind of like stroll in after everybody else. What do you do in this moment? You're like a new element that's now just entered the room.
I'm gonna be very dramatic about it, and I'm gonna have my skull mask on,
Yeah.
and I'm
Like
gonna
The fog
emerging from the
evening-
shadows.
The fog from the evening rolling in through the back with Trunks.
yeah, and just the
Oh.
light from the background. I'm not even gonna step inside the building. Just from the door, I'm gonna be like, "It's time to give up what you know. You've been caught." In my my like my hand's gonna go across my forehead in a very dramatic way.
She, game, recognize game or whatever, like, cheesy, over dramatized,
Theater game, recognized theater game.
she goes, oh, fine, you got me. I'll tell you everything I know.
So tell us.
Oh,
Go,
yeah.
Go on.
I,
Oh my
Fine.
god.
Trunks is still posing at the door.
Like eyes darting around. Like okay.
Me and Loot, we weren't gonna do a surprise song.
Loot and I.
What?
What? Sorry. Chess, you're old enough. You should know better. It's part of the pizzazz of the performance.
I didn't do well in English.
We know.
Stick to the script.
Oh, Milo was supposed to bring me something, and I was supposed to hide it.
Was it Aramanius' holy symbol?
It was going to be like a piece of jewelry or something. I don't know. I wasn't really paying attention.
Why did he want you to hide it? Why did he want it?
Well, he, because he was told to get it.
Oh, the plot thickens. By whom?
And she swallows really hard. And let me roll one more thing. God, she's useless. She's so bad.
The weak link. We found her.
The sound of utter defeat in your voice there, just like, god damn it.
She kind of like looks over at Loot, and she says, and then she looks at the floor. She says, Hilda Dusk Whisker.
Hearing that name, Chunk looks up and looks at, attempts to look at Bree. And Trunks nods his head.
But I don't know what she wanted it for. I swear.
Where do you think Milo might have gone?
I don't know. He was supposed to meet me here. It was supposed to be a while ago. I was supposed to only be gone for a little bit. I told him I had to tankle, and then he was supposed to meet me here, and then I was gonna hide it, but he didn't show up.
Probably because we chased him.
You chased him?
Well, he stole
Oh,
something.
my poor
Tessa.
beloved. He was probably so scared.
Do we think like we have all the information that she possibly had?
Yeah, probably most of it.
All right, Tessa.
Where were you gonna hide it?
Oh, I have like a secret stash.
No way.
I keep some things in there, personal items. But like I said, I don't have it yet, so you don't need to know about that.
Alright.
Does Milo know where the secret stash is?
No.
Alright, we'll
'Cause,
let
like,
you
what
off
if-
with a warning this time.
What if we break up at some point and then he gets like real nasty and stuff? You know, boys do that. They're like vindictive.
They do?
Do they?
I don't know. That's what I've heard.
Oh.
It like happens in like the plays and stuff.
Were you supposed to meet up with Hilda anywhere else tonight?
Not tonight, no.
Also, why is Loot trying to back you up?
Because you guys are interrogating one of my friends.
Why do you think
Yeah.
we're doing that?
Wait, you were helping her before we even started interrogating.
Because she's my friend. I don't know what you guys are doing.
Yeah, Loot's and the cat's away. Like, she's like one of us.
We have practice, like I said, every Tuesday and Thursday.
Trunk
Has
starts
been, like,
looking at his
5
fingers,
months,
trying to
so-
figure out which day it is.
Like counting. Well, it's the third day of the week. It's
Lose track of time sometimes.
Can I go now?
Yeah, go back to the thing. But if you see Milo, let us know. In fact, I look around, like, I don't say it in front of Tessa, but, like, should we follow Tessa kind of look?
Whisper just is kind of like a hand motion to say, like, you know, maybe 2 people follow.
Okay. Alright, Tessa. If you see Milo, don't tell him we talked to you. What am I saying? You're immediately gonna spill. Fine. Tell him whatever
Yeah,
you want.
probably.
My God, you are the most open book I've ever seen.
Tess and Milo are
If anything,
both
we should have
pretty
talked to
young,
Hilda.
right?
I'm sorry, Loot, what'd you say?
They're both pretty young, right? They're like
Yeah,
still
they're
kids.
teenagers.
Yeah. Okay.
And with that, we're gonna end for tonight.
And here I was waiting for you to do like a deep inhale on one of her statements and then say, next time on like like a hardcore cliffhanger.
Yeah, Tessa looks to like a non-existent camera and says, "Next time on Legaia Reborn."
And then meanwhile we're all just doing let's see, where is it? This one. In BS page. Everybody's like, what is it? What are you looking at? What is it?
All right, guys. Well, that's it for tonight. We will continue this next time. None of that went the way I was expecting it to happen, so that's kind of fun.
Yeah, I don't know how you can plan for something like that. So.
There's too many
crazy.
variables in play there.
I love the idea of dressing up in the and confronting her, trying to trick her. Man, yeah, that was funny. Cool. I had a good time. Hopefully you guys had a good time.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Bye.
Trunks finally has the mirror.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I guess
We
we'll have to resolve that at some point too, I suppose.
Don't have to.
Why is Lude lying about Tessa? Why is Trump
Yeah.
lying about the mirror?
Why
Why
is
is
so
the
many
being
lies?
so weird?
So many secrets.
Why did Bree put on the mask? Who's in the cat's away?
Where's the
who
secret
are we?
stash?
Meanwhile,
Oh.
Kaduka working on fireworks.
Yeah, Kadika's over there just like getting ready to light off some fireworks.
There's just Kaduka thinking like, man, I feel like I avoided something really dumb right now.
Sneezes.
Yeah, like Kaduka is probably, he might be thinking that, or maybe he's just really uncomfortably trying to stare as hard as he can at the fireworks as his ex-classmate blinks heavily at him in his direction.
There's just like eyes wide open, bloodshot, like trying not to
Fidget.
make eye contact.
Yeah, that's a good color.
Fidget has decided, that maybe she's scaring him off with, by being too forward. So instead, she's just staring at him and blinking a lot.
I thought you were still running the booth.
came back. It's getting about that time. I think people are getting like a little tired. We boom 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 boom. We light them all off, and then everybody goes home. So like I like to do that.
Come back early, really hoping he could beat her. Trying to do all the checks before she got there.
He was gonna try to get in, get out.
Yeah.
I set up my booth so that I could see the fireworks stand. So when I saw you walking up, I was like, "Oh, everybody, just like put your stuff away, put your stuff away, it's time to go." It's like I just got everybody like like a bunch of stuff got spilled, but it'll be fine. I'll clean it up later.
Jesus Christ.
I didn't want you to be over here all by yourself,
Alright, bye stream.
Bye, stream.
Bye, stream.
Ooh.